Hello guys, and welcome to the third day of the 12 games of Switchmas, and we're going to talk about Mario Golf Super Rush today, and overall, I do think it's a pretty good game. I did enjoy it, and there is a lot of good things going for it. I did enjoy it, like I said, but there are some problems with it, which I'll get into, and I did do a whole rant video recently about those problems, but basically in this I kind of wanted to overview my thoughts on the game, just both my positives and negatives, but overall my positives with the game, it has a really cool roster. I really like all of the really interesting characters they have. There's a lot of deep cuts that they added, like they have Ninja, and then they have Wiggler, which hasn't been playable since Mario Kart 7, and they added Pauline again. Pauline did have a couple playable appearances, which was in Mario Kart Tour and Mario Tennis Aces, but that really wasn't much, and this game is really kind of proving that Pauline is starting to become like a base character for the Mario spin-offs, which is really good. And there's also King Bob-omb, which is amazing, so just overall a really cool roster of characters, and I do think it was even solid at launch. Like, I do think, like, the character, there could have been more, but I do think at launch the character selection was still alright. And overall, there are some good courses, too. Like, I would say that All-Star Summit and New Donk City are very comparable to a lot of, like, the quality of the courses in Toadstool Tour. And just overall, they're really fun to play on, and there are a few creative ones, like a few creative courses in the game and everything, like Shelltop Sanctuary, and Bowser's Castle is pretty cool too. And it also has a few cool modes too, like the story mode, speed golf, ranked matches. Those are all pretty fun. But then now, let's get into my negatives with the game. So basically, even though the game now has a decent amount of content, at launch, it barely had anything to offer. Like, I think, like, probably, like, half of its modes were added after launch, even though they're not, like, a significant amount of content compared to the base game. There's still full modes, like ranked matches, which actually allowed you to play with random people online. That wasn't at launch. And also CPU difficulty, which is a standard in every game, wasn't at launch, which I don't know why they did that, because it really doesn't seem like they'd implement that in 2 months. It really seems like it was already in the files of the game and they were just unlocking it when it came out in August. So I don't know why they were holding back content with the game, and a lot of the good characters and the good stages that it was talking about didn't release until after the game came out, like New Donk City, All-Star Summit, my two favorite courses from the game. They didn't release until after launch. And at launch, almost all of the courses in the game were bland and generic, except for Bowser's Castle and maybe, like, the Woods one, which was alright, but overall, a lot of them just really weren't that interesting. Like, they could really be in any other golf game, I guess. They didn't really look generic in a Mario sense, like the new Super Mario Bros. Style, but more of a kind of like a generic golf style, if you know what I mean, just like a generic environment. But I'm glad they added like more Mario-esque or more interesting courses, like All-Star Summit, Shelltop Sanctuary, even Blustery Basin is pretty cool too, because I kind of like the winter feeling it has. Even though it's not, like, completely Mario winter-themed and everything, and it does resemble some of the base game courses, I do think it's really nice. I do like the enemies, like the Coligans going around there, and it has really good music. That's one thing that I do like about the game that I didn't mention earlier, is that the music is really good. And just overall, Mario Golf Super Rush, while I consider it good, it does have a lot of flaws, and it did suffer from a lack of content at launch, and just the way they slowly rolled out the content and didn't really finish the game until 5 months later was really disappointing. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more, and make sure to check out my Discord server and Twitter if you want to. Goodbye.